Hello and welcome, or welcome back. I'm Stranky and this is Prison Architect. Now, you may know that in the last episode we ended up locked up in our own prison, so there is something I'm going to do with that. I just want to see what happens because I don't think anyone has done it. I couldn't find anything about it, which is actually to play through my 33 years in prison. And that's my phone, I just put that away. And we see exactly what happens at the end of it. But it's very slow going. I mean, I just did like 10-15 minutes and I only got 0.1 of a year off of the sentence. So probably what I'll do is I'll record it all and then do a voiceover after. I won't put it as part of the series, it'll be like a spin-off, but as we all know, in the real world, Stranky did escape from prison. And, I mean, we all witnessed it. It was a fantastic escape. He made fools out of the guards. He actually sacked one of the guards in process of it, somehow. And yeah, he ran away. He moved to a different country. He's actually moved somewhere near Stranky, which is our city and city skylines. And he changed his identity, did some plastic surgery, and somehow he's back to doing what he does best or worst, really. He's gonna design a prison for Stranky. So I've selected the same thingies, and we're going to stick with small and then expand onto it like we did last time. Let's see what they generate for us. And we're at the corner of the map, I think. There we are. So we don't actually have any buildings this time. Alright, so let's pause time. So, rooms. Deliveries. I want deliveries to be a bit higher. I might do them a bit bigger this time. Have a bit more room. And garbage is right next to deliveries. And we'll do it something like that. And exports. Always good to have the exports. Brings in money when you're cutting down trees and stuff before you set up the workshop, so always good to have. Alright. That's going to be our path in. Is it 2? Or have I done it 3? I've done it 3. Well, okay. We'll add another delivery. Oh, just there. Alright. And then it's all down to planning. Hello. So, I was thinking, once we have free reign, let's do something like that. So they're kind of like separate, but not separate. So that's gonna be like that. We'll have a gate and a gate. And we'll have our fence continue here. Up to the gate. And then we'll have I'm not sure if I can build it right on the edge. I might have to build it one in. I should be up to here. And I think I'll still build it along the road because you never know. It's going to be our last gate. So we have something like that. So if the gate's blocking off everyone. Then, as obviously I don't have any buildings, what we could do is we could have a visitation area, a bigger one than we had last time. Something here. Then we're going to have to see how the hallway goes all around the prison. And we're going to want, again, a central-ish yard. Let's mark that out. Then we can what's the word? 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Reception. No size limitation. Okay. So 4 by whatever should be good. Alright, and we're going to have our hallway going around. And then obviously what we see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these can be our offices on this side. What I could do is I could put the psychologist first, and then the others, or rather, well, I won't actually build him first, but I'll mark him as the first one, so that then I can do an extra door or something for security with this part of the hallway. It's like just staff only. So, psychologist, warden, finance person, chief, foreman, and bigger office. Well, that can be our warden then, bigger office. So then this can continue through to the yard. Good. One thing I liked about the last prison was this idea that we had this hallway on this edge. Because it gives us a possibility to expand out the different sections and then have them able to come into the different parts of the prison. And I think what I'm going to do is continue this hallway this way as well, and then build everything inside the hallway. Obviously I'm going to bugger that up, so 1, 2. So we'll have like a hallway running right around the perimeter of our existing prison, and then we can expand whatever onto it. So this would be a basic prison. So that's going to be, so those are our offices. I think that's everyone. I might have forgotten the lawyer or something. We can always stick him off the side and say, yeah, lawyer, go over there, do your legal garbage. But I think that's good enough. So bureaucracy. Well, actually, I don't need to check. I can do it. So warden, chief, foreman, psychologist, accountant, lawyer. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. We're good like that. What we can always do is add different psychologists for each expansion. So now, obviously when we expand it depends on what buildings we get as well, but as we've got no buildings, even though I said I wanted buildings, leaves us open to design it. I kind of prefer the limitations that are placed on me, because I have to be a bit more creative with build the prison rather than just sort of work it out up front. But yeah, I might as well work it out up front, as that's how it's come out. Then we see when we do the expansions. So visitation, we're gonna want an entrance for the people to come in. We'll do it down here. And we had the tables. How did we have them? I think I'm actually going to have to place a table to work this out properly. So rotate. They're going to have to be that way around. There's the problem I had last time, isn't it? That they won't go. That might work. Alright, let's do this for now. Yeah, I'm actually placing the objects before the buildings are built. But I really need to work this out. As last time wasn't fantastic. So, hang on. They're gonna come in. I'm going to be jumping backwards and forwards, and I'm going to be a bit quiet because I'm really thinking right now. So they're like that. And obviously I've lost the tables and the chairs. So, objects. I think I can only have one row in my design. So 6 boxes, 3 by 3 by 2, which gives us that. Alright, hang on. So, our visitors will come in here, and our prisoners come in like that. Right. No, wrong. I'm one over. So we move those. Alright, let's hang on. So if I do the T's, that should draw out the space. Yeah, they're T's. Don't know what you would call them. I call them T's. And there's not room for one there. And you can't build at the edge, so that is going to go away. But I still need that till there for my fence. It's a bit messy, but I think that's how the fence has to go to be nice. And maybe that could then be our storeroom up the top. Right, so visitation. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's double the tables we had last time. So our prisoners can go in like that. I'm on the right thing. So they will come in, and that will be the hallway for them to enter visitation, and then there's going to be a brick wall like that. So our visitors have to come in like this, and our prisoners will come in like this. Okay, that's goodish. I'm a bit concerned about security. I think I'll have 2 doors. And then we're going to have the gate. Might put a second gate here. Because the other one's here, so this is a bit of easy out if there's any problems. So this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these can be parole rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it obviously moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that worked out perfectly. Yes, so we're going to have 4 parole rooms. And we're going to have 6 visitations. Which is quite good. Now under that design I could have actually shifted that down there. I might be playing around with this for a lot of time. Hang on. As I'm rethinking it again, seeing it. I want to get it perfect first time. Hang on. And if we can fit in an extra table. I want it balls. If we can fit an extra table, it's better, isn't it? So, this isn't the most exciting episode, and I'm sorry about that. I mean, after the last episode, it was like, whoa, you know, and you do want to start the new series on a high, but planning is important. Now, are we going to get another table? Yes, we are. But we're still... we want to be here. So... that's our... I don't like puzzled stuff, but I think that's the best we're gonna get. Alright, so we've worked out that. That's somehow our yard. We're gonna need the holding cell, and we're gonna need a shower, all the stuff for the basic detention centre. So grants, basic detention centre, administration centre. We'll start from those 2. That gives us something to start planning for. But the time is ticking, so I think we're going to have to leave that at that. Pretty uneventful, I know. Very sorry. Next episode we'll get to building, and hopefully we'll start again. I mean, properly. This was just planning. Sorry about that. I mean, I think you can understand. After what happened, I mean, we'll have to start again. I'm gonna try and do that playthrough as well in the meantime, so see what happens after his 33 years in prison, even though they said 10. And if he doesn't die of the sickness, that is. And we'll see what happens after. Maybe that we get our old prison back or something, and it'll be like a spin-off. You know, what happened after the plague. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Prison Architect. I'm Stranky, and goodbye.